My name is Tony Pashos. I play for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I graduated from the University of Illinois and was drafted in 2003 in the 5th round of the Baltimore Ravens. I came out of the Chicagoland area. I graduated Lockport Township High School in 1998. This is going on my 7th year in the NFL. Originally, my agent spoke to me about coming up here, and at this point in my career, he said it'd be the best thing for me because it would help me get another at least 10 years out of my career more. Now, also I had some injuries going into this, and he said that in my best interest would be to come up here. The amount of experience, how qualified the trainers are, how knowledgeable they are, not only of lifting weights, but the different workouts they put you through that coincide with what they're teaching you about the body's chemistry, biology, everything from the immune system, the digestive tract, goes into the training here. I feel I benefited tremendously. There are areas of my body that I just flat out thought genetically I wasn't strong there, and just that was my answer, because for so many years so many strength coaches or trainers were not able to maximize my potential in certain areas of my body. But when I came here, I realized that how much I was lacking in workouts and exercises and diets that would help me get to that level of strength throughout my entire body. And the awareness now that I have going forward, the awareness and knowledge I have of my body and my workouts now has propelled me for the future. So I definitely benefited, and I would recommend every other pro athlete or young athlete, if they want the best out of their own careers and the best out of their futures, I would recommend coming to Poliquin. You always hear about eat good and get some rest, and you know that's said to you as a high school player, I felt like, but here you really hear the chemistry behind it all, and you get to see it work. Not only does Mike give me an entire dietary plan, he shows me which foods, maybe genetically or by blood type, that won't impact me at the best, won't give me the best for my workouts and for what I'm looking for, as well as if there's something that I'm lacking, they have the best supplements here you could add to any one of your meals and get the best results from. It's more of evolved. It's not just things that it's not, the things we do in here are always hard for me to explain because nobody else is doing them. Nobody else, there's not a single thing that you do here that you've done before. Every day, every workout is different. The amount of work and repetitions and sets that you're asked to do is different than any other program you've ever done. So when people ask me, well, what's he doing up there? It's nothing they could fathom. So it's hard for me to explain to other guys or other people like what makes it so good. It's just that those things in general, they're different workouts. They're not things that have been done in the past or are doing all around, or you could pick up on a workout video. Everything, every day is different. I think my advice would be ready to sacrifice a lot of your free time, a lot of your social life, because if you want to make it to the next level, you have to put in a tremendous amount of hard work and dedication, and a lot of times it takes missing the fun times or fun nights with your friends and getting your rest, eating good, putting quality stuff into your body so you can get an extra workout, maybe 2 more workouts than the other guy, because whether you're the best athlete at your school, you're not the best athlete in the state, you're not the best athlete in the country, you're competing against those guys for the next level. I think the majority of my obstacles have been injury-wise. I've been pretty good with injuries, but little things that creep up on you, whether it be a twisted ankle or you know, a broken hand, things of that nature. although they're not super severe, any type of an athlete wants to be on the field and playing, or on the court or the ice, wherever it is, the arena is at. And every time an athlete gets a bump and bruise, it kind of sidetracks them. And those are minor obstacles that you got to overcome continuously throughout your career. I think winning the Big Ten championship here at Illinois, I'll forever remember it. It was a great feeling. We only lost one game and we won the Big Ten championship outright. So I'll forever remember that as something that really opened my eyes to how great things could be. Probably my first starting in or when I was first started playing, it was the opening season. I was a Raven, and we were playing the Indianapolis Colts. Came to Baltimore, and that was when my first start was. So that's probably the most memorable. And then along the way, there's many things that are very memorable. 2 years ago, we beat the Steelers twice in their own place. There, countless times, countless situations having a good season. I had a great season in Baltimore in '06 as well. So, and then to come to Jacksonville and go deep into the playoffs is pretty good. So there are many things that you do remember, but the first start, you'll probably always remember your first actual game hit. The worst, I've probably already touched upon it. It's having to deal with bumps and bruises, injuries, as well as the time commitment. It takes a lot of strain on your family and your friends, not being around for many things, missing many memorable experiences, very close family and friends' weddings or baptisms, whatever it may be. And the best thing is that you're doing something so amazing that you have to cherish it and love it, and your family and friends, once again, love that part of it too and come support you and cheer you on. So it goes either way. I tend to believe it's a blessing for me to be in the NFL, and I value it and I don't take it for granted. And I know that's a short window I'm playing in, and I'm fortunate for every day that I get in it. Being here in Chicago, two of them, the most obvious one is probably Michael Jordan. He probably inspired a lot of guys all around the world, but the other one is Walter Payton. Impeccable work ethic, watching the videos of his training and running the mountains and the hills and that he created, as well as just knowing that he only missed one game in his entire career. Not something that I guess I don't know if it's a ritual or not, but I like talking to my parents and my fiance before I go in the locker room and get dressed. So I make sure I get them on the phone to have them wish me luck, and then I go in and start my day. Not sure. It could be anything from being a successful lawyer to being hopefully a successful coach. It's either way, or maybe depending on how I feel with my family, just being a super dad and being an at-home dad while my wife would get to the opportunity to go out and work and bring home some income.